All right, so non-permissible values. 2x minus 3 cannot equal 0. 2x cannot equal 3. X cannot equal 3 halves. All of these are 1 mark. X plus, I lie, x minus 2, x minus 3 can't equal 0. So x can't equal 2 or 3. 1 mark. And finally, x plus 5, x minus 5 can't equal 0. So x can't equal plus or minus 5 for 1 mark. Making the total out of, you guessed it, 3. Well done, guys. That shouldn't have been crossed out. That's supposed to be highlighted. Bleu. You are fabulous. Moving along. Simplify. State non-permissible values. A lot of people have trouble with this one. 4/3 pi r cubed is the same as 4 pi r cubed over 3. Divided by, because that's what that sign means, 4 pi r squared over 1. Divided by is the same as times. Cancel everything. 4 pi, both those r's, leaving me with 1 r up top over 3. And of course, the non-permissible values are 0. Two marks for each. This one is x plus 1, x minus 1 over x plus 2, x plus 1. Cancel, cancel, which I can't because the computer is frozen. And what am I left with? X minus 1 over x plus 2. That's my answer. And my non-permissible values, x cannot equal -1 or -2. To get the whole 2 marks, you must have both things. This one, very tricky. 2x comes out up top, which leaves me with x squared minus 2x minus 15 over 4 comes out, x minus 5. Am I done? Of course not, because I can simplify once more. This trinomial becomes 2x, x plus 3, x minus 5 over 4, x minus 5. Cancel, cancel. 2x, x plus 3 over 4. Looks done, but of course, 2 and 4 cancel to get x plus 3 over 2. And your non-permissible value is, of course, x can't equal 5. For 2 marks. If you forgot to do the last cancellation, take off a half a mark. Okay? Questions? Everyone is Gouda? Gouda for grapes? Excellent. Simplify. What does divide mean? What? Multiply the reciprocal. So what do I have to do here? Flip it. So this is really times 4x minus 12 over x, yes? Now, factor. X plus 3, x minus 3 times 4, x minus 3 over x. Cancel everywhere you can, there, and I get 4 x plus 3 over x. What are my non-permissible values? X cannot equal What? 3 and just 0. It can be negative 3. It can't be positive 3. So 3 and 0. Oh, I made 8. 0. Again, 2 marks. This is time, so does anything change? Nope. X plus 1 over x plus 1. X, I lie. X minus 2. X minus 3 times x minus 2 over x plus 4. X plus 1. X cannot equal negative 1, negative 4, 2, 3, and cancel, 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 cancel. This one always causes people trouble because both numerators get canceled. So what is my final answer? Do I write 0 up top? No, because 0 up top would make the whole thing 0. It doesn't equal 0. So it's 1 over x minus 3, x plus 4. Okay? Okay. And down here, what does that mean? What should I do? I should flip it. So I'm going to have x minus 7 over x plus 4 times x plus 4, x minus 5 over x plus 3, x minus 5. Now, where do I check for non-permissible values in C? Top and bottom of the second one, yes? So x cannot equal negative 3, negative 4, and 5. And of course, then I start canceling. Cancel, 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 cancel. And I'm left with x minus 7 over x plus 3. Why can't I cancel the x's? Because they're one thing. They're a whole binomial. Technically, they're in brackets because they were a factor. Right? Yay! Making that whole first page out of 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Fitting. What is the lowest common denominator? So I need 4x, x plus 6, x minus 6, and x and x plus 6. I need it to be common. So do I need those x's? Do I need both? Do I need both of those? No. How many of them do I need? One of them. So I know I need x plus 6. Do I need that guy? Yep. So I know I need x minus 6. Do I need both of those? No, only one of them. So it's x. And do I need the 4? Yes. That's done because I wanted it left in factored form.
This part is cut off, so I don't know what it is.
What the halibut? That's frustrating. Let's make it, I don't know. Skip it. I'll fix it for everybody else.
Okay.
You done then?
Yeah, that's
put it down.
Do I just circle it? Do you want me to box the entire thing?
I'll know.
Okay.
Out of 2. Simplify and identify. Are those common denominators? So what do I do up top? Just add it up. What's 2x's and 7x's? 9x. What's 4 minus 10? Negative 6 over x squared minus 9. If you got there, you get 1 because it's not simplified. What is it simplified? 3. 3x minus 2 over x plus 3, x minus 3. That gets you up to 1.5, and then x can't equal positive or negative 3. That gets you your last 2 marks. Luda? Questions? No? Awesome. Are they the same denominator? Yep, so I add it. What's 10 minus 3a? Right, 7a. What's 5 minus 2? 7 over ab. Is that done? No, that gets you 1 mark. Take out the 7. A plus 1 over ab. A and b cannot equal 0. Any questions? 5 minus 2. Isn't 5 minus negative 2 7? That's a pain in the ass. All right. Find the sum or the difference. What's the common denominator? X plus 1. What does this guy need? Nothing. X minus 15. What does this guy need? X plus x times x plus 1. Now what should I do? What? Oh yeah, it should be minus 1. Because it's minus 1 right there. So now what? Okay. Distribute. X minus 15 plus x squared minus x over x plus 1. Right? So now is everything simplified? So now what should I check for? Now first I'm going to do my non-permissible values. What is x not allowed to be? Negative 1 and cannot equal negative 1 and 0. Now I go back to work. Simplify. What's x minus x? Gone. So I have x squared minus 15 over x plus 1. Yeah? Okay. Over here, 6x, x minus 5, minus 240, x plus 5. Worst kind of liar, x minus 5, x plus 3. What do I need? Is this guy okay? So that stays as 240. Is this guy okay? What does he get? X plus 3 to get 6x squared plus 18x. Yes? Now what should I do? There. X cannot be negative 3 and 5. And what should I do? What should I do there? GCF first. 6. X squared plus 3x minus 40. X minus 5. X plus 3. Now what? X plus 8 x minus 5 over x plus 3, x minus 5. Now what? Cancel, cancel. 6, x plus 8, x plus 3. Done. Is that it for that page? Yep. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That doesn't look like a 10. 10. Solve the equation. X plus 5, x minus 5, plus x plus 5 equals 2x squared minus 12x minus 9. Why didn't I factor what I'm about to highlight in yellow when my computer lets me? Why didn't I factor that? No, it doesn't factor. Yo.
There's x squared plus 25.
Oh, it's plus 25. Thank you, Cornelius. That also doesn't factor. Common denominator, x minus 7, 2, and 2, x minus 7. So what's my common denominator? 2x minus 7. Once I have a common denominator, do I care about it? The only thing the common denominator does is tell me my non-permissible values, yes? What is my non-permissible value here? 7. Other than that, I can forget about it, can't I? So, what does this guy need? What's this guy need? 2. So I get 2x squared plus 50. What does this guy need? X minus 7, right? Which is x squared plus minus 2x minus 35. And what does that equal? 2x squared minus 12x minus 9. Do your like terms. 2x squared and 2x squared are the same on both sides of an equation. What do I get to do? Cancel them out. So now I have x squared minus 2x. What's 50 minus 35? Positive 15 equals negative 12x minus 9. Now what? Clean up the x's. X squared, I'm going to bring that over to get what? 10x. I'm going to bring that over to get what? 24 equals 0. Now what? X plus 6. X plus 4 equals 0. So what does x equal? Negative 6 and negative 4. Is that okay? Yep, because I'm only not allowed to be 7. Computer frozen. While the computer is frozen, I'm going to look over here. What is my common denominator? X minus 4. Common denominator is x minus 4. So what can x not be? 4. That guy's okay. 5x. What does that guy need? 2x minus 8. Right? Equals 3x plus 8. Only care about the top. 5x plus 2x, 7x minus 8 equals 3x plus 8. 4x equals 16. X equals 4. Wait a minute. Can x equal 4? No. So x is undefined. 222. Andrew and Ferry are sharing the popcorn. What's the fraction that Fari eats? T over 20. plus what's the fraction that Andrew eats? And when you add them together, how many bags of popcorn do they eat? 1. What's the common denominator? 100. So that's 5t plus 4t equals 100, yes? 9t equals 100. T equals 100 ninths. Is that a number? Of course it is. How long is it going to take them to eat the popcorn? 100 ninths. 11.1 minutes. If you didn't do the 11.1 minutes, you can still have full marks because I love you. 11.1 repeating is the actual answer. Or, of course, 11 and 1/9. A ninth of an hour is almost 7 minutes, right? Barf. Or almost, yeah, I don't care. All right. The group goes for a bike ride. So, there is with wind and against wind. What is their distance with the wind? 15. What's their distance against the wind? 15. What's their speed? S plus 3, S minus 3. What's their time? 15 over S plus 3 plus 15 over S minus 3 has to equal how long? 3 hours. We solve. What does this guy need?
Good morning, senior. Please excuse this interruption for your...
What's this guy need? S minus 3. 15S minus 45. Plus, what's this guy need? 15S plus 45 equals 3 S squared minus 9, right? 45's cancel. 30S equals 3S squared minus 27. 3S squared minus 30S minus 27. Take out a 3. S squared minus 10S minus 9. Factor that. What do you get? Can you factor it? You have to use the quadratic formula. Why? Because it doesn't factor. What are the factors of 9 that add to negative 10? They don't exist. So you have to use the quadratic formula. When you use the quadratic formula, you get S equals 10.8 and negative 0.8. Which one is the only one that can be a speed? 10.8, because they're never going backwards. That's going to be out of 5. Making that page out of 2, 4, 6, and 5 is 11. 11, 10, 21, and 15 is 36. When will you report your score out of 36 to me? When's the test? Tomorrow. Yay! Huh? You want to write a test Monday first block. I have asked you guys addition questions Monday first block. I don't care. If I give you that test on Monday, you will all fail it. You will all fail it. No. No. Huh? Nothing. Don't worry about it. I'll omit it for you.
I marked the 2 other pages. Just not the other pages.
All right, so figure out what your percentage on those 2 pages is,
Okay.
and report your percentage to me tomorrow. Or now, because you've already written your test.
And there's candy tails laying on the window. My goodness. Right, go step.
Well, it's 20 out of 21, so I put it down because 10 here, 10 out of 11.
So you got 20 out of 21?
Yeah.
So you got like 90%.
Do you want me to write it down?
No, it's cool.
Okay.